First and foremost, the Singapore FTA does not in any way affect the status quo, because all we have done is in all these agreements there are prohibited areas and non-prohibited. Prohibited areas are small. Now the non-prohibited areas we have taken off the Pakistan FTA. So if the Pakistan FTA was good enough for previous governments, it should be the same wording, should be good enough for this ones also. But
the question arises whether the Prime Minister, Minister Malik Samaravikrama and whoever is involved in this FTA are aware of these facts. According to the Business Times of Singapore, in its August the 18th edition, Singapore is a nation of plastic. 467 million plastic bottles are used in Singapore each year, which translates to 94 Olympic-sized swimming pools. 2. Singapore also uses 820 million plastic bags. This translates to a land area equivalent to 126 gardens by the bay. And 3. Singapore also used 473 million plastic containers. This is the equivalent to the landmass of 3 Sentosa islands. On Newsline today, former Director General of Commerce with extensive experience in the negotiations of FTAs, Gomi Senadira, warned of serious consequences for Sri Lanka if the situation is not arrested immediately. Mr. Senadira was responding to claims by the appointed National List MP and now Cabinet Minister, as well as former UNP Chairman Malik Samaravikrama, that there was no reason for alarm. However, Mr. Senadira went on to flag the possible consequences to Sri Lanka in terms of importing garbage when China has already imposed a ban on the import of garbage for disposal, citing serious concerns. In the end, is this really what Sri Lanka is being reduced to deal with somebody's garbage, and which may be hazardous, which may be radioactive?
Now, Ministry's response to my statement, they say I'm wrong, and I'll be the happiest person if I am wrong. But my concern is, as I said, that people are looking for investment in this area to set up factories, and if they do, if we do not take immediate actions to modify this list of imports under the agreement, we will have to, once we go into arbitration, we will have to pay through our nose.
Is this really and truly what our Sri Lanka has been reduced to deal with somebody else's garbage, which may be hazardous and radioactive? It is clear, if the ministers of this government cannot fulfill the tasks assigned to them, the only option left would be to resign and leave.